Hello everyone, welcome back to Brain Power Classes. Today we are starting a new chapter from Class 12 IT Art Stream, Advanced Web Designing. In this chapter, we will be learning how to build more professional interactive websites using HTML, CSS, and input. We are also learning about HTML5 advanced input elements, restrictions, and we are also going to learn about CSS, cascading style sheets, and how to insert audio and videos in webs. So let's start the chapter. We have about first we are going to know about the advanced web designing. We have been introduced to basic terminologies related to creation of web pages. In class 12 we have learned about the HTML basics and how to create forms and about its tags. We learn about the HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, is an evolving language with different versions supporting different features. HTML5 is currently used because it supports mobile technology. The major browsers are Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft Edge, Safari, Opera, and Apple support the features of HTML5. Now we are going to see about forms in HTML5. In 11th standard, we have studied different controls related to form like text, radio, checkbox, submit, reset, select and text area. These controls are used to collect different kinds of user inputs such as contact details like name, address, single or multiple options from group of options as well as clearing and submitting data etc. HTML5 has introduced sorry HTML5 has introduced additional form controls which can also be used for validation purpose. Some of are listed below. HTML5 Advanced Input Elements. HTML5 introduces a number of new input types, values for this type attribute of input tag. These are listed below in the table. At one side we have input type and we have that input type description in the next column. So first is input type is equal to color. It will define a color picker. Input type is equal to number. Defines a field for entering a number. Then we have input type URL. It will define a field for entering URL. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. Then we have input type is equal to image. It will act as a submit button. Defines an image as a submit button. Input time is equal to date. It accepts date, defines a date picker with the year, month and day. Then we have email. It is used for entering an email. It will define a field for an email address. Then we have input type is equal to month. It will define a month with year and month. Input type is equal to range. Defines a range control. Default range is 0 to 100. If we are if we are allowing something to enter in on our website or in form, we can select the range of the range or characters to be filled. So default range is 0 to 100. If we set 0 to 100, it will not accept more than 100 and it will not accept less than 0. Then next input we have input type is equal to date time local. Defines a date picker that includes the year, month, day and time. Input type is equal to time. It will define a time picker. Defines a control of entering a time. Whenever you will be filling a form, that particular that exact time of the exact time will be filled in the you can fill in that at what time you are feeling you can be enter that. Input type is equal to week defines a week and year control. Input type is equal to search. It will act as a act like a search engine in that particular website. Whatever data you want to search, you can search through that. Then we have input type is equal to file. It is used to upload the files. Input type is equal to tel. It is for telephone number. use to define fields that should contain a telephone number. Now these we have seen the input types. Now we have some restrictions also, input restrictions. A list of some common input restrictions is given below, few of which can be used for validation purpose. In one row we have attribute, in another we have descriptions. Disabled attribute is used specifies that input field should be disabled, in that no data should be entered. Then we have max attribute. It is used for maximum value and for entering an input field. We can set how much the maximum value can be entered in that particular box. It can be 100, 200, 300. It depends on us. Then next we have mean. It is for minimum value for input. Then we have pattern, specifies a regular expression to check the input values. Then we have read only, specifies that an input field is read only, cannot be changed. We can read only particular data, but we cannot change in that. Then we have placeholder. This acts as a temporary label showing the purpose of a text field with requiring a label tag required. Then we have next required tag. It will specifies that an input field is required, must be filled out. If we are not filling that required in a field, the form will not get be submitted or server will not accept the form. Then we have autocomplete, specifies whether a form or input field should have autocomplete on or off. Then we have autofocus, specifies that the input field should automatically get focus when the page loads. Then we have height and width. We can set height and width of an image while inserting a image in web page or form. Then we have multiple, specifies that the user is allowed to enter more than one value in the input element. This works with input types like email and file. We have two more attributes used with input, that are ID and class. ID, this is used to identify the HTML element uniquely through the document object model. And second, we have class. It is used to apply CSS style to the individual input element. Further, we are going to learn about the CSS, that is cascading style sheets. On the basis of what we have learned now, the input elements and restrictions, attributes restrictions, we have one example here. So whenever we are writing a code, HTML code, we start with a doc type HTML, then below that HTML, then head. After head, we will be going to start write title. In title, whatever here it is written that forms in HTML5, then title close. After title close, head, then start body. In body, what we are going to say create, that we have to write. Now we are going to create here a form. So we have user form attribute. In form, we are allowing the members to enter name. So we have used name, input type is equal to text. Text text is used to add their name. So we have used value as text, and autocomplete is the restriction here. After the tag, after the each as each tag close, we have used br. It will specify or break the line, so text will not overlap with each other. The specific distance will be maintained. Then we have email. Input type is equal to email. It is a field for entering email. Then we have date of inceptions. It will accept date. Then we have office time. It will accept time. Then we have number of years completed, and here we have kept a ranges between 1 and 100. It will not accept less than 0, less than 1, and it will not accept more than 100. So whatever we are entering, it should be between 1 and 100. So we have used here min and max. Min is 1, max is 100. Then we have office phone number. For that we have used a particular pattern. If the individual is entering a wrong pattern, which is not matching with our pattern whatever we have entered, so it will not accept that. And we have use required restriction here attribute. Then we have use add your home page. For that we have use input type is equal to url tag, so it will specifies for entering a url of home page. Then input type is equal to image. For it we have use image as a submit button here. Input type is equal to image. Then we have given the path or location of that image. Then alt is for text, it will show display the text below the image. Alt click here to submit. Then we have close the form tag, then body, then html. So we have completed code here. The output will be like this. The output is as follows. It will show name, email, date of inception, office time, number of years completed between 1 and 0, office phone number, and your home page. And it will display whatever image we have given there as a submit button. So in this video we learned about input types and their descriptions. We learned about the restrictions, attributes, and some other attributes like id, class, and we have seen this one example. In next video we are going to see about the meta tag, and we are going to learn about attributes of meta tag and cascading style sheet, that is css. For here we end.